Hello YouTube! Today I'm going to be making two types of cupcakes. Pumpkin spice and then regular yellow. And the ingredients I have are pretty simple. We have Betty Crocker yellow cake mix. I got 2 boxes of these. And 1 box of these makes roughly maybe 24 cupcakes. I have 2 cans of pumpkin, pureed pumpkin, vanilla extract, cupcake holders, whipped cream cheese frosting, ground allspice, eggs, and then butter. I don't have baking tins. I know I should have cupcake tins, so I'm actually gonna just put each cup in the foil like that and hope that it keeps its form for both sets of cupcakes. Alright, so we just washed our containers where we're gonna put our cupcakes in.
So I'm following the ingredients on the box, which calls for 3 eggs, 1/3 cup of butter, of course I gotta melt my butter, so I put the entire thing in the microwave for roughly 30 seconds. Add your entire can of pumpkin puree. Two teaspoons of oil of your preference. Here I'm using canola oil. 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla extract. 1.5 teaspoons of allspice seasoning or cinnamon. I moved the wet ingredients to a larger bowl because of course I have to add my cake mix. So add your entire box of yellow cake mix to the wet batter and mix until all well combined. I did notice that the batter was slightly thick, so I'm adding a little bit of oil and mixing that all up, making sure all the flour at the bottom is mixed in with the top. Now it's time to assemble our cupcakes. Like I said, the box says that it makes 24 cupcakes, but I'm just going to make them 15 big cupcakes. So I'm putting all of the 15 cups into the baking pan. In the end, I had 15 cupcakes total, and I'm just going to pop them in the oven for 13 to 15 minutes. Good chefs clean as they go, so while those are baking, I'm just cleaning up the kitchen and my mess. While my pumpkin spice cupcakes are cooling, I'm going to make the yellow cake batter. I'm just going to make cupcakes that are plain. And I'm following the box on these ones and popping them in the oven for the same amount of time. I do not, and I repeat, I do not recommend baking your cupcakes on straight flat foil pan or a baking pan because they will open up. Just because mine turned out good does not mean yours will. So definitely bake your cupcakes in a cupcake tin. This batter was way looser, so I actually had to go back and double them and put a second cupcake cup underneath. So that way it would at least keep some type of form. All right, so my pumpkin spice cupcakes have completely cooled, and I'm gonna be making the icing. So I would just put in one whole tub of whipped cream cheese frosting with a couple scoops of the pumpkin puree with a little bit of allspice seasoning, just so that can be its frosting. And do not worry, the stovetop, I know that I need to change the stovetops. None of the food came in contact with my stove, so I don't want to see no comments, negative comments about that. And of course, with clean hands, just go ahead and, you know, put your frosting on there. It does not have to be fancy at all. Like you see me, I used a whole spoon. I didn't use a funnel bag or anything like that. And we're just gonna put it on. That's it. Once all of them are iced, I like to put mine in the fridge because I'm not eating them. I'm actually making these for a couple friends, and I may have one or two, but putting them in the fridge and it sets the entire icing. And you know, you can put it in a Ziploc bag as well and then distribute that way. To secure it, you can put plastic wrap. Just be careful because you want to wrap it tight enough to where the plastic wrap is not touching the icing, or if you have one of those little containers with the lid itself, that will also work. All right, so the yellow based cupcakes are finished. I'm gonna let them cool and ice them with just the regular whipped cream cheese frosting and call this a day. All right, so I'm icing straight from the tub. These ones can be a little bit messy because, you know, it's going to be straight whipped cream. They're going to be cute either way. It doesn't have to be perfect. So I'm just icing these up so I can be done with this. We're pretty much done. Like I said, I would not recommend not using cupcake tins if this was for presentation purposes. Of course, I would have failed tremendously, but they're still going to taste absolutely amazing. Which one do you guys prefer? The regular or pumpkin spice? Which one would you consider trying? I hope y'all enjoyed this video. It was really simple. I was in the baking mood. And yeah, stay blessed and subscribe.